You see people online claiming they hit $100,000 income in 6 months through dropshipping or crypto trading, while you're working hard at your regular job wondering if you'll ever reach that milestone yourself. The truth is, most people who sustainably earn six figures didn't get there through get-rich-quick schemes. They built their income systematically over several years through career strategy and skill development. Building toward $100,000 annual income is absolutely achievable for most working Americans, but it typically requires 3 to 7 years of consistent effort rather than months of hoping for breakthrough moments. The people who reach this income level and maintain it understand 5 specific strategies that compound over time to create substantial earning capacity. These aren't exciting shortcuts or revolutionary secrets. They're proven approaches that require patience, planning, and sustained effort, but they work reliably for people willing to invest the time and energy required. If you want realistic strategies for building toward higher income levels through career development and skill building rather than risky schemes, stay tuned. Let me show you the 5 strategies that create sustainable income growth over time. Strategy number 1, strategic career advancement planning. Career advancement requires systematic planning rather than hoping that hard work alone will lead to promotions and salary increases. Most people approach their careers reactively, accepting whatever opportunities arise rather than actively creating advancement pathways. Strategic career planning begins with understanding your organization's promotion criteria, compensation structures, and advancement timelines. Many companies have defined career levels with specific requirements for progression, but employees often remain unaware of these frameworks. Research your company's job descriptions for roles above yours, noting required skills, experience levels, and responsibilities that differentiate higher-level positions from your current role. However, advancement planning extends beyond just understanding requirements. You need to create a development plan that systematically builds the competencies needed for target roles while demonstrating readiness for increased responsibility. Documentation proves crucial because promotion decisions often involve subjective evaluations. Maintain records of your accomplishments, including quantified results where possible. Increase team productivity by 15% or reduce processing time by 2 hours daily provides concrete evidence of your impact. Timeline expectations require balance between ambition and realism. Most significant promotions take 18 to 36 months of consistent performance and skill development. Here's your systematic advancement framework. Schedule quarterly career development conversations with your manager. Identify internal mentors who can provide guidance. Seek stretch assignments that showcase your potential for increased responsibility. Strategy number 2, high-value skill development. Most people approach skill development randomly, learning whatever seems interesting without researching what actually commands premium compensation in their specific industry and geographic market. Strategic skill development requires identifying gaps between what you currently offer and what employers pay the highest premiums to obtain. High-value skills typically fall into categories that solve expensive business problems or generate measurable revenue. Technical skills like data analysis, digital marketing, or software development often command premiums, but so do business skills like project management, financial analysis, or strategic planning. Market research proves essential because skill demand varies dramatically across industries, company sizes, and geographic regions. Understanding your local context prevents wasting time on skills that won't improve your specific earning potential. The development timeline typically spans 6 to 24 months depending on skill complexity and your starting knowledge level. However, the earning potential from high-value skills often justifies the time investment through salary increases of $10,000 to $30,000 annually. Skill acquisition without practical application rarely translates to compensation improvements. Employers pay premiums for demonstrated competence rather than certifications or course completions. Here's your systematic skill development approach. Analyze job descriptions for roles that pay 20 to 40% more than your current position. Choose one high-value skill to develop over the next 6 to 12 months. Create opportunities to practice through current work projects or volunteer activities. Strategy number 3, industry and role optimization. Many professionals remain in industries or roles that undervalue their skills simply because they've never systematically researched where their capabilities command higher compensation. Industry and role optimization involves strategically transitioning to sectors or positions that offer better financial returns for your existing skill set, often providing income increases of 20 to 50% without requiring entirely new competencies. The same foundational skills can generate vastly different compensation depending on industry context. Marketing skills applied in technology companies typically command higher salaries than identical capabilities in nonprofit organizations. However, industry transitions require understanding not just compensation differences, but also cultural fit, work-life balance expectations, and career advancement opportunities that vary significantly between sectors. Role optimization within your current industry can provide substantial income improvements with less disruption than complete industry changes. many professionals remain in positions that represent only a fraction of their potential earning capacity. Research methodology proves crucial because published salary data often reflects outdated information or fails to capture total compensation, including bonuses, equity, and benefits. Here's your systematic optimization approach. Identify 3 to 5 industries or roles where your current skills might apply. Research compensation ranges using multiple sources. Conduct informational interviews with professionals working in target industries. Strategy number 4, legitimate side income development. Building sustainable side income requires leveraging your existing professional skills rather than starting completely unrelated ventures that compete with your primary career for time and attention. Skills-based side income works because you can command reasonable rates for expertise you already possess, eliminating the learning curve that makes many side ventures unprofitable after accounting for time investment. A marketing professional might offer consulting services. A graphic designer could take freelance projects. An accountant might provide tax preparation services during relevant seasons. However, side income development requires realistic expectations about timelines and earning potential. Building a client base typically takes 6 to 12 months of consistent effort, and initial rates often start below what your time might be worth in your primary role. Time management becomes crucial because side work must complement rather than undermine your primary career performance. This constraint limits how much additional income you can realistically generate without compromising your main income source. Client acquisition strategies should focus on professional networks and referral relationships rather than competing directly with established businesses in your field. Here's your sustainable development framework. Start with one service offering that directly utilizes your current professional skills. Set clear boundaries around availability and response times. Track your actual hourly earnings, including time spent on client communication and administrative tasks. Strategy number 5, long-term wealth building discipline. Building toward $100,000 income becomes meaningless for wealth accumulation if every salary increase gets absorbed by lifestyle upgrades rather than systematic savings and investment. Most people earning 6-figure incomes feel no wealthier than when they earned half as much because their expenses expanded to match their earnings, creating the illusion of financial progress while building no actual wealth. The discipline involves treating income increases like found money to be captured rather than lifestyle improvements to be consumed. When someone earning $60,000 receives a $15,000 raise, they face a choice: upgrade their lifestyle or maintain their existing lifestyle while banking the entire increase. Over 20 years, that banked $15,000 annually could potentially grow to over $600,000 through compound investment returns, while lifestyle upgrades provide temporary satisfaction but build no lasting financial security. However, avoiding lifestyle inflation requires conscious resistance to psychological and social pressures that make spending increases feel natural and justified. The automation approach removes emotional decision-making from wealth building by establishing systems that capture income increases before lifestyle inflation can consume them. Here's your wealth building automation system. Before your next raise or bonus, calculate the additional monthly income and set up automatic investment transfers for at least 50% of the increase. Track your savings rate as a percentage of income rather than focusing only on dollar amounts. Building toward $100,000 annual income requires systematic career development, strategic skill building, and financial discipline that typically spans 3 to 7 years depending on your starting point and industry. These 5 strategies: career advancement planning, high-value skill development, industry optimization, legitimate side income, and wealth building discipline, provide realistic pathways for income growth when implemented consistently over time. Most professionals who systematically apply these strategies see meaningful income progression over 3 to 5 year periods. The goal involves creating earning potential that continues growing throughout your career rather than seeking one-time windfalls. Which strategy resonates most with your current situation? Career advancement, skill development, industry optimization, side income development, or financial discipline? Comment below and share what specific steps you plan to take over the next 90 days.